everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Dave.
Blazers coach Terry Stotts had previous head coaching stints in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but it was as an assistant coach in Dallas, where he helped win the 2011 title, that he rejuvenated his career. Stotts wasn't sure he'd get another coaching opportunity, but after that, he said the stars aligned. Kevin, he's now in year 8 as head coach in Portland.
The players love him. Thank you, David. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Porter. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And B's subbed in for White. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Hassan Whiteside. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Mario Hezonja. Rodney Hood subbed in for McCollum. Bazemore passes to Lillard. Brett, so many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range.
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course, last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was. Trae Young is now entering that category, Kevin.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable. And to that, I will add one Brook Lopez, who has found his way well beyond the three-point line.
He's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about him later.
We'll do that. A free throw off from B. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. And you look at Lillard, second in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, B, right behind him.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. And drafted by the Jazz in 2014, Rodney Hood seemed to establish himself in Utah. But, Brent, as we saw last year, he finished up well with Portland.
Well, a great job by Neil O'Shea picking Rodney Hood up and had some big games in the playoffs. He's part of a collaborative at the wing position now for Portland, where Terry Stotts can use the likes of Rodney Hood and Kent Bazemore to play a lot of switching defenses and continue to make teams have to guard, as Hood's capable of making threes and making plays off the bounce.
Here's Nurkic in the corner. It's Little from outside, off the mark.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Satoransky, the pass to Young. Here's B. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit. Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Rejected by Gasol.
Got to respect the reach and length of Pau Gasol. Outstanding job of skying up for that rejection.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's B. And another shot. Young's shot is off. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And a wide open look for Hood. And the 3 off target.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the shot's good from B.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet. You wonder, with Nurkic last year getting hurt, just how much further the Blazers could have gone. Again, carried by C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard, their unbelievable dynamic duo at the guard position, but the defensive anchor all year long had been Nurkic.
And the first one drops. And with their high-powered backcourt, Brent, Nurkic providing the Blazers with that sorely needed paint presence. He is a big body.
Big body who sets screens and frees up a bunch of room for those guards that you mentioned, Kevin. But the interesting thing is about all the dirty work that Nurkic can do down low for this basketball team, picking up 10, 12 points in the painted area and putting a lot of pressure on the defense.
Here's B. Misses the three.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Little kicks it to Bazemore. Hood, the pass to Nurkic. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%. And last season for the Blazers, all about bouncing back from their embarrassing first-round sweep at the hands of the Pelicans.
Well, that was definitely a motivator, and I think they put that to bed, wanted to focus on being the best team that they could be towards the end of last season. And that Nurkic...
On the floor for Portland, McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Nurkic is out there with Hazonia, and it's Lillard in at the point. Now the shot clock resets to 14 seconds on an offensive rebound. Brent, you like that change?
I think digging into the numbers a little bit, Kevin, it only affects about 3% of total possessions.
Is that all?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year, not in any given game. So it's very,
no kidding,
very, very minimal what happens. But what I like is that, you know, players have to reset quickly with 14 on the clock, and I think coaches are starting to think about how it is they might have quick sets as opposed to getting the ball to the top of the key and trying to run through a traditional set. Maybe you have quick sets after the reset to get yourself a better shot.
More strategy. B. Hazonia defending. Quarter passes to B. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. B's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Right side Hood. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Hood's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Bean passes to B. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Yeah, Hood does a good job there of surveying the floor and being ready to deliver the pass.
Bulls trail by 4. B covered by Lillard. Bean passes to B. No good there.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. The first free throw is good.
Well, Portland being up there in the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest, always means a lot of air miles. Matter of fact, they lead the league pretty much every year in distance travel.
Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Cullen passes to Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Right, you talk about all that travel for the Blazers. That can wear you down.
Well, interesting. The Blazers have done some particular things off the floor for their players, bringing in UV lights into the locker rooms, coffee before the game. It's very much hipster Pacific Northwest.
That's good from B. Both free throws good from B.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Lillard. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porter. Bulls trail by 4. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So he gets them both.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. B, covered by Lillard. Levine wide open. The good-looking shot from the wing. Levine's got 8 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Down low, here's McCollum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Kick out to Levine. Kept alive. Markkanen in the corner. Passes to B. Clock at 6. Tries again. Nice D from Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 5. Pulls up for 3. Satoransky grabs the miss. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Pau Gasol is checked in for the Trailblazers. 27 seconds left in the first half. And it's McCollum off the drive. It's good. McCollum's got 18 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
B, covered by Lillard. Here's B. And the Bulls with another miss. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Portland Trailblazers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, so Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Antonio Blakeney comes in for Porter. He's checked in for Levine, and it's done in for White. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Nurkic. Ken Bazemore comes in for Hassan Whiteside. Rodney Hood subbed in for McCollum. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Chris Dunn is out there with B, and it's Blakeney in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Saransky's checked in for Dunn.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. But now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude, David. Thanks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, putting up about 25 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Here's Hood, kicks it out to Lillard. Gets to the corner and buries it. Lillard's got 30 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
B, the pass to Satoransky. B, covered by Hood. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Portland leading by 17. To the middle, and finished off by Gasol.
Now, he's not going to impress you with the overall athleticism, but respect the length of Pau Gasol. A powerful finish there.
Here's B. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Pau Gasol. First one falls for him. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bulls. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard, thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Carter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Number 1, the Bulls.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
And really, it's hard to guard a guy like Bazemore because of how high he can get up. His athleticism is just boundless. He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Outside Hood. Bazemore against Portland. Here's Lillard. Portland no good that time either.
Not sure what D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so Hood will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Bazemore misses.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Three-pointer. Young trying to break free. Trailblazers leading by 15. Lillard finds Bazemore. To the paint. Here's Hood. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bazemore. McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. Well, Chicago has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Satoransky against McCollum. Satoransky with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 4 on the clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Gasol's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Hezonja's out there with Rodney Hood. And it's Gasol at the center position. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Lillard finds McCollum. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's good. That's now 32 points for B.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Here's Lillard shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Scoring has always been Lillard's strength, but last season a career high in assists. And you wonder how much a healthy Nurkic is going to help propel this team as they've equipped themselves with some interesting players at the wing position to try to take another step forward in the Western Conference.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here also for Portland. Whiteside's checked in. That one falls. 36 points for Lillard.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is kept back down to 13 points, and that one coming from B. And watching film is becoming an obsession for Damian Lillard.
Well, that's a great way to learn, visually sitting down and not only looking at your opponents, but where it is maybe where you can take advantage and stay in your zone. Lillard committed to the game and committed to improving.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. That's good from B. And the Bulls making a change here. Carter's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Pau Gasol. Pass to McCollum. Stolen by LaVine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Jumps up. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And you can't let LaVine get that kind of position. When he does, it is just too easy as he plays above the rim.
LaVine against McCollum. From outside the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. McCollum's got 25 points.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Nurkic up top. Back to Lillard. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw good from B. He doesn't get the second one. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Lillard, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Lillard just plays.
And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Now here's Bazemore. D right on him, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far for the Trailblazers. Hezonja comes in for Kent Bazemore, and Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Nurkic kicks to Hezonja. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Right side against Levine. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And the pass to B. It's up a 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Lillard. Outside Hood. Back to Lillard. And the jumper falls for him. Lillard's got 40 points.
Lillard producing right now and finding ways to torch this defense, just filling up the stat sheet.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the layup is good. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
One thing about Lillard is he can go with either hand when he's attacking the rim, and that makes it very difficult to defend.
No good from B. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Hezonja, the pass to Hood. Inside. And Lillard kicks to Hood. Portland moving the ball around. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the jam by Whiteside.
Like to see when Whiteside has the size and improved touch that he's got to take advantage of his defender. And right now doing it offensively.
B. Nurkic with the block. But they get it back. And it's in there. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Lillard. Here's Hezonja. Lillard right side, and then Lillard slams it in.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Damian Lillard.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Hood deciding where to go with it. Nice D from Porter. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 10. The shot's good from B.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simons. Here's B. Misses. And so it's Portland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
New career high in threes for you tonight, Che. How long before you break this new mark?
I don't think about it like that. To me, process is more important than results. So as long as I'm taking smart shots, I'm happy, V.
Sounds good. Thanks for your time, Che.
All good, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice game, Che.
Thanks, V.
Che, can I grab you real quick?
Patty, the great reporter. What's up?
I got Che. You set a new career high for points scored tonight. What does that say about your growth?
It's just one game, so I want to read into it too much. But everything's starting to slow down for me a little bit. Just a little bit more comfortable with everything we're doing. And it helps me play with more confidence. Shout out to my first grade teacher, Chris.
Good stuff. Thanks for your time, Che.
It's all good. Hey, you guys good over here? I saw a little something going on.
Yes. Definitely.
Hey, Che, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up?
I'm Ronnie from 2K.
Yeah, I know you on from social.
Oh, I appreciate it. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, you know, the coach always wants me to join these things. I know you're new to the team, so he wanted me to kind of sit with you. How are things going?
Oh man, it's good. No complaints.
Yeah, joining the league has been fun and everything.
It's been fun. It's been cool.
It's awesome. You know, I hang out with a lot of players. I'm always, you know, trying to give the advice that I can from the 2K perspective, and always sharing it. You know, I'm really good friends with Harrison Barnes, actually.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew I was at his wedding.
Nah, it would be kind of weird if I knew that.
I guess I feel like everybody should know that. All these players want to talk ratings with me, and it's always a lot of fun. You know, I don't know if you get the chance to go to an NBA player's wedding, but you got to go to an NBA player's wedding. It's like out of this world. It's crazy. You'd have so much fun. I mean, there's kids waiting to try to get in this wedding. Like there were kids trying to break in. The food was out of this world.
The kids, they get in?
The kids, no. Security tried to keep them away. They were too short. You know,
Okay.
like we had a strict policy where they had to be this tall to get in.
Okay. How was the food though?
The food was all right. The food was good. But I thought his wife was going to kill me because I had to explain ratings to 40 NBA players during this thing, and it was wild. And the whole time I'm sitting up there, I'm thinking about how do I get my dog into this wedding?
Oh, you got a dog?
Yeah. You got to follow her on social media. So cute. Sophie_meets_world.
Sophie?
Great follow. Sophie.
Oh, nice.
Definitely got to follow Sophie. You have to actually follow as many dog Instagram accounts as you can. I love it.